This is the latest Singapore Savings Bond issue for April 2025, and do note you need to apply it by 25th of March 2025 9 PM via one of your iBanking channels. So let me run through with you. If you were to keep inside for Singapore Savings Bonds for 1 year, it's at 2.73%. This amount increases, and by 10 year, the average is about 2.85%. Which means also, if you're investing $10,000, you will get your first coupon as early as October 2025 of $100 and $36.50. And if you keep it for 10 years, the average is 2.85%. This beats CPF returns, correct? As of right now, I would recommend that this is a buy. Especially if you are looking to stash out war chest cash or get interest income for your own retirement, look no further than Singapore Savings Bonds. So with that covered, let me share with you what you'll be hearing in addition for today's episode. Firstly, I'll be sharing with you what are the latest interest rates around in the market. And secondly, I'll be sharing with you what are bond alternatives that you can consider that are supposedly lower risk. So if you're curious to find out, continue watching. Hi guys, welcome back. Let's start with this important information first on Singapore Savings Bonds, which is the allocation rate. I don't know you know or not, the previous one, which I also recommended in the previous episode, was oversubscribed. Wow, 638 million applying for 500 million. And this has been the first oversubscription in almost 9 months. So money is flooding back to Singapore Savings Bonds. And if you happen to subscribe 100,000, you would see that you're only given $58,500, which was a cutoff. If you're applying for 50,000, yes, you would have been given your full allocation. I brought this up because I want to discuss what are expected allocations if you're to buy right now, correct? The first difference is that this tranche is a bit bigger, 700 million. And while it's one of the best ideas around the market, personally I do think that there wouldn't be that much demand that might oversubscribe it too much. So my guess is 50,000. If you're looking for that amount, you should get your full allocation. If you're aiming for 200,000, which is the personal cap, then yes, not too sure about that. But I want to pull back just now summary table. In any case, screenshot this, share with a friend if he or she is looking for savings ideas. Another part that I'd like to draw your attention is in this red arrow. Firstly, do you know that the Singapore core inflation rate for January 2025 is 0.8% only? Unbelievable, correct? I know you definitely don't believe that, so do I. Because if you go to a kopitiam, the kopi siu dai is already 10 cents more. The prata is already 20 cents more, etc, etc. And COE prices, they are still high. I went to last check because I need to buy a car in 2 years' time. And wow, it's still 113,000 for Cat B. And that's actually an increment of 3.1% from the previous ballot. So if COE prices are high, don't expect your Grab rides to come down. Transport costs may remain elevated for a while. But another part I want to highlight again is the 6-month T-bill rate. I don't know if you know or not, the 18 March auction actually had a cutoff yield of only 2.56%, barely beating CPF OA. In fact, if you go and use your CPF OA to ballot, that is a silly idea because you have in and out opportunity cost, loss of interest to overcome. So don't use your CPF OA to go and buy T-bills anymore. If you're looking to park cash, T-bills are not bad, but that's only if you have maxed out your Singapore Savings Bonds. Moving forward, I do think that not many people will be talking about T-bills anymore. Think back again, back in 2020, who cares about T-bills? Then T-bills became hot in 2022, 2023. If you follow the channel, I did keep saying, look longer term, T-bills high rates are just temporary. Buy the Singapore Savings Bonds, which last time were providing 3.3%. And today, you see, it's only at 2.7+% already. So don't miss your chance. Let me show you what are projected rates for the following issue. Based on the 10-year rates, prices seem to have collapsed to 2.6+%. My best guess as of this time of filming is that the 1-year rate will be 2.5% and then the 10-year average will be around 2.6+%. That's why again, lock in what you can get for this month. Especially for a retiree, Singapore Savings Bond coupons pays every half year. You can build a bond ladder, and if you're looking for a tutorial, I'll leave it right at the top here. So if that cleared, let me share with you what are other options to park your monies or to invest. Let me bring up again, sorry T-bills, it's time to look elsewhere for yields, and as REITs, they have been rallying. I've made too many videos on S-REITs already. Check maybe this one out. I did suggest go for the blue chip ones because you know that they own quality properties. But again, REITs are volatile They are after all stocks, but back to ideas that are risk-free. A quick check on fixed deposits by DBS, you would see that their online rates are still at 2.45%. Previously, it was at 3.15%. So this has been cut already, and if you want, you can easily apply it online. I think moving forward, there isn't too much excitement to review all the fixed deposit rates, because the only good ones will be those with a catch, like you need to have some minimum spending, or you need to buy an endowment plan from the bank. Don't go with these ideas. Go with plain simple investing, and then put your money in Singapore savings bonds or CPF, more than enough already. Now coming to here, let me do a quick shout out to my upcoming event, Georgetown CPF and Retirement Summit 2025 SMU. This year we'll be doing it at School of Business, if you've been an attendee for the last few years. And as this is not watching, I may only have the 12th of April Saturday seats. There are single and pair tickets, and this will be a summit that you can learn a lot on investing and retirement planning concepts. If you have questions, I can answer them on the spot with you. So check out links below and purchase your tickets today. Now coming back to our key topic today on Singapore savings bonds and getting returns, correct? Another option I've suggested before, chocolate finance. Recently there's been some hoo-ha. I won't go into it too much, but in my opinion, they are still sound. They provide 3.3% and the guarantee is by them, not by the fund itself. So as you can see, I've still kept my monies in chocolate finance. No issues with it. In any case, I don't believe in optimizing cards too much. That doesn't make you real wealth. So that's my stance, and that's why I don't even have the chocolate finance Visa card and stuff. Real wealth doesn't even come from Singapore savings bond. It comes from investing. I want to go next into something that I've seen a lot of times with my private clients. If you have been working with a bank RM, or if you have seen some digital bank's marketing message, you may have came across PIMCO Income Fund. I don't know why it's marketed everywhere, but since I have this chance now, let me share with you what I share with private clients also. A quick look at it, you would see that the dividend yield is 6.47%. And this supposedly is not in all high yield bonds. If you look at the total performance with dividends reinvested, you would see that it's pretty stable. But the problem is this: if you cash out your dividend, you need to look at next the value of the fund. And very often people miss this out. The fund price factually has been on a downward trajectory. In my opinion, not investment advice again, this suggests that the fund is paying out potentially from capital. We need to think deeper. Is this 6.47% sustainable while maintaining the fund price or not? I'm not too sure about that. That's why I usually don't piece this into private clients' portfolios. So with that, let me show you some alternatives for consideration. This is a bond issued by iFAST Corporation. Bonds usually need accredited investor status, but let me share with you how it works, just in case you qualify for it, and maybe I can build a portfolio for you with it. This bond over here matures in 11 June 2029, which means around 4 years time. And the current asked yield is 3.62% based on current price. So 3.62% does beat Singapore savings bond by quite a bit. But again, iFAST is not AAA rated as a company. So in terms of risk rating, not the same. So if you are a bond investor, what you would get for 100,000 at this price is a coupon rate of $2,164 every half yearly until it matures with your principal. Again, you can use this to build part of your bond ladder. There are many ways to do coupon investing, especially for retiree. That's why I brought this up for consideration. But on the other hand, if you are a young investor or if you are building up to retirement, then bond investing may be not the best idea. It cannot build you wealth. It's best suited for capital preservation and extracting coupon from it. Okay, so you understand different strokes for different folks. In this channel, I just like to share with you what I understand because I work on a fee-based advisory work. And in case if you're looking for retirement planning, look for my links below. I can help build something uniquely for you on a one-to-one basis. Some of my key value adds is always to challenge how much a retiree need as a safety net, because a lot of times that is exaggerated and excess capital can actually be invested properly to beat inflation. So hopefully the message resonates with you, and check out this video I have on retirement planning. Take care and goodbye.